You've started noticing something. Conversations feel different. Places feel different. Even people you once felt close to now feel distant, and you don't know exactly when it happened, but something shifted. You didn't announce it. You didn't decide to change. You just became quieter, more observant, more selective. And now, certain environments exhaust you. Certain dynamics feel forced. Certain patterns feel repetitive, not because others changed, but because you did. Outgrowing people is rarely dramatic. It doesn't always come with conflict. Sometimes it comes with silence, with fewer words, with less explaining, with less effort. You start noticing things you used to ignore, disrespect hidden as humor, jealousy hidden as advice, manipulation hidden as concern, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Growth changes your tolerance. What once felt normal now feels misaligned. What once felt exciting now feels draining. And what once felt necessary now feels optional. This is not arrogance. It is awareness. When you begin regulating your emotions, you stop bonding over chaos. When you learn self-respect, you stop tolerating inconsistency. When you develop internal validation, you stop chasing approval. And slowly, your circle changes. This part can feel lonely, because growth is quiet. You don't always replace people immediately. Sometimes, you just sit in the space between who you were and who you're becoming. And in that space, you question yourself. Am I becoming distant? Am I becoming cold? Am I expecting too much? But the truth is simpler. You're becoming clearer. Clarity reduces attachment. It reduces the need to explain. It reduces the need to stay where you feel small. You begin choosing peace over participation, silence over debate, distance over drama, and people who benefited from your old version may not understand your new one. They may say you've changed, and they're right. You have. You no longer react the same way. You no longer tolerate the same behavior. You no longer need the same validation. That is not loss. That is evolution. Outgrowing people doesn't mean you hate them. It means you no longer fit the dynamic. Growth creates new standards, and standards naturally filter. Some relationships were built on who you were when you doubted yourself. Now that you trust yourself, those foundations feel unstable. And here's something important. Outgrowing people does not make you superior. It makes you responsible. Responsible for your energy, responsible for your boundaries, responsible for your direction. You don't need to announce your growth. You don't need to justify your distance. You don't need to explain your silence. People who are meant to grow with you will adjust. People who aren't will resist. And resistance often sounds like criticism, but criticism is not always correction. Sometimes it's discomfort. If you feel misaligned lately, if certain conversations feel smaller than before, if peace feels more attractive than belonging, Soryan, you are not isolating. You are refining. Growth is subtle. It doesn't shout. It withdraws. It observes. It recalibrates. And then it moves forward without noise. You are not losing people. You are losing compatibility. And compatibility changes when you do. The quieter you become, the clearer your direction feels. And clarity will always feel lonely before it feels powerful. Let yourself evolve without apology. Not everyone is meant to follow you into your next version.